I actually find this extremely therapeutic.
Wow, get it in there. Oh, what's that one called?
This one is a nail and a, I know this one. Don't say it, don't say it. Just give me 2 seconds.
Tell us what this. Show us it. Hold it up so we can have a look.
It's a,
Wow, what is that? What do you use it for?
hang on. Do you have Allen key?
Oh, woo, woo, woo.
I'm so happy. How I remember stuff like that is I put it into a sentence. I just remember my mum being like, oh, do you have an Allen key? So I just have to really like play it back and remember that exact sentence.
Just say you can let fire take every.
Hello guys and welcome to my Attempting Pinterest Goal series. So in this episode I am going to redesign and reorganize my laundry. So yeah, it was an absolute mess. Which makes me so excited to show you guys the final outcome. I'm currently filming it right now, but before we get started, I did also want to let you guys know that my Pinterest series and this video is actually sponsored by Squarespace. I speak about Squarespace quite often on my channel purely because I'm so passionate about it. I use Squarespace, I use it for my business, Christie Swadling and C Active. If you don't know much about Squarespace, to clarify, it's just an online platform builder where you can build your website, you can do blog posts, you can do recipes, you can sell things. And the reason why Squarespace is like the #1 website builder is because it is so simple to use. I know myself, when first starting to build your website, you literally have no idea what to do and you don't really have the budget to pay for a website designer. Squarespace is honestly so simple to use and to be able to build your website. Their customer service is honestly amazing. There's step-by-step guides that you can follow. There's templates that you can download. Honestly, so incredible, and I owe it so much to Squarespace for helping me with my business and to starting my online website when I first started. And yes, the Active and Christie Swadling are still with Squarespace because it's honestly just so simple and so easy to use. They have blogging tools that I love, email campaigns that I use. Honestly, it is so good. I will also leave my link up here. That'll actually give you 10% off your first domain purchase, and I will leave more information in the description below. So with my current Pinterest series, if you aren't aware already, all my DIYs and everything that I'm doing in my episodes, I'm actually doing it whilst renting. So this isn't something that I really see on YouTube much. I usually see renovations and people rebuilding their house or renovating a kitchen. What I'm wanting to do with this series is actually showing you guys how simple it can be to reorganize and redecorate and completely transform a space without having to have any form of damage on your rental. At the start of the year, I did move in with my boyfriend and his son, and there were a few things that needed to be adjusted. Joel is actually extremely clean for a single dad, and I was really surprised when I first came to his house. Obviously, it just needed like womanly touches in little areas of the house, and organization is one of them. He did actually have some nice furniture, so we've basically just been able to mesh our furniture together, although I have definitely sold and got rid of a lot of his stuff because he had brown and white furniture. And as you would see in this video, different colored towels. And look, they were great. Like, they were super practical. They dried you really well, and they were Sheridan. Like, they were nice towels. But if anyone knows me, they know that I love my neutrals, I love my whites, and I just feel as though it did transform this space of the cupboard. And also just to keep it color coordinated, because I find it just looks so much neater and a lot less cluttered. And when I have a cleaner space, whether it is a laundry, whether it is an office or a bedroom, when it's clean and more organized, it honestly just makes like daily life so much easier. So if I'm doing the washing and everything else is more organized, it just makes your task so much quicker and with less stress. So in saying that I'm doing all of these rental episodes, we're actually looking to buy early next year. So I'm wanting to smash out as many of these videos as possible, like my little rental reno series. So if you have any more ideas on what you guys want me to do, let me know in the comments below. But anyway, let's carry on with the video. My life is a lot more organized than the project that we're currently working on. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. This laundry makeover is something that is very, very needed. So this is the before, and this is my little Pinterest inspo that I've got happening. So obviously we're gonna do what we can because we're currently in a rental at the moment and we are looking to move out in like next year, the start of next year. So we're not gonna do too much, but it is low-key stressing me out. Very high-key, very high-key. So we're currently at Kmart and we're going to get some stuff for some organization and just little, it's overexposure. Yeah, we're currently at Kmart. We're gonna get some little organization things. Honestly, everything I've got in this video is from Kmart. So yes, I am huge on spending like an arm and a leg on furniture and towels and chairs. But when it comes to organization and getting boxes and decluttering, I honestly get everything from Kmart. It's super affordable. Like, I'm not going to be spending $20 on a box when I can buy them for $2.50, you know what I mean? And I honestly feel like Kmart towels ATM are killing it. I bought a crap load of them. They were literally $7 each. What? I'm Bucky Sheridan. No, they're really good towels. They're like my favorite. But honestly, these are just as good.
We get almost every night when that moon is big and bright. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight, dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and bright. It's such a fine natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight.
So as you can see, my dishwasher and dryer is on top of each other. I just feel like because it is a small laundry, that is super practical and it gives it more space. But I did want to add a really good idea. If you do find you have a bigger laundry, what could be really cool is putting your dryer and laundry next to each other and actually getting like a wood like pallet on the top, like a tabletop, and using that for like a table. That could be amazing, but I didn't really want to do that within this one because I personally like my dryer to be on top. I'll probably change my mind. I really do like that idea. It might be for the future house. So as you can see from my vision board, I've kind of like put together a few things that I did want to add within my laundry, organization, some hangers, etc. So I did want to talk about this light and dark laundry basket. Yes, it is from Kmart. I personally love this because again, it makes my life a lot easier. I personally do prefer to do the washing with Caden and Joel. I do majority of it. Joel definitely does help when I need him to, but I work from home, so it's just a lot easier for me to just get it done. So what I now get the boys to do is actually separate their lights and their darks when they put their dirty clothes in the basket. It makes my job so much easier, and Joel cannot complain if one of his whites come out with pink on them, because if he separated it properly, that would not have happened, honey. Next, what I did was there was a lot of cords hanging right next to the dryer. I just got one white extension cord and put it behind the washing basket, so everything plugged into there rather than all these cords hanging out on show. Hate that. Next, we have this little corner here, which I am loving. So as you guys can see from my Pinterest board, there was like ones that were already kind of like inbuilt and they were higher. Love the idea of that. Love being able to hang like clothes, like linen, white shirts, things that are gonna crinkle straight up. So as you can see, I couldn't like hang it in because #rental, but I actually bought this little towel rack from Kmart. And what I've done is stuck it on top of the sink. Look, I know that's not really practical, but we honestly don't use that sink like at all. I just thought, why not? I am actually gonna get Joel to make me like a wood slab like table thing to pop on the bottom of that. He's going to measure that and do all of that, but I did really want to film this video like now, so I'm like extremely impatient, so that wasn't going to happen, but he is going to do that, and I will actually show you guys on my Instagram story what it's going to look like. I've just put like a little like marble thing there for now, just for like show, but I am going to get something like just proper, just put there. I just feel like it's super handy to have like tables next to the washing machine as well, so I got this. I think it's I actually think it's like a washing basket or something, I don't know, from Kmart, but it's like such a nice table. And you can also just put stuff that you don't really use in there. So I have all these like washing liquids and stuff that I'm not using yet, so I'll use them later. So it can be really handy to just pop them in there. Again, do love having a table, super practical. You can pop all your powders on there, you can pop all your little ornaments, whatever. And then a bin. A bin is a must in my laundry. I find that there's always stuff falling out of like Joel or Caden's pockets, and then yeah, I just you know, took straight in the bin. Something else that I find extremely useful is having separate like washing baskets, so we all individually have our little washing baskets. So when our clothes are clean and they're dry, I pop all our individual clothes in our baskets, and then when one gets full, I just carry it straight to their room, and then Caden or Joel will help me hang it up. So that's one of Caden's chores, is he helps me hang up the clothes. That is just so easy, because before that I was taking huge baskets out in the lounge room, and then we're all just like folding it and then walking it to the bedrooms, and oh my god, the thought of that stresses me out. So that is super useful. As you would have seen, they were just kind of like out on the floor in the laundry, and it just always looked like a mess. So now what I've done is put them in the cupboard, and they're down the bottom. I was able to clean everything out that was in here. There was so much crap, like so much crap. So now that I've decluttered it, it feels so amazing. But I'm able to actually put the baskets down the bottom, and then I've been able to organize all the towels and everything. I've bought boxes from Kmart, which is so useful. I have them all over my house. They're amazing for organization and decluttering. And I just put like washing powders, I put mop heads, anything that was like in this cupboard before that we were using, but I don't want it in random places. It just makes it so much more organized when it is in boxes. And then as you can see, I also down here have Joel's work clothes. And the way that I folded these looks so good. Like I've just like circle kind of rolled them. I've done that with the towels as well. He does have a lot of work clothes, and I've just popped them in baskets, organized them from like tops and pants, and then I've rolled them in that way so they can all fit, and so good. It just compacts everything. Is that the right word? And something else that I've done is when you open the cupboard door, there's actually 2 baskets there that I just put little stuff in. So I have like my dryer sheets that make everything smell nice, and just little light stuff, because I've actually hung them on with stick-on command hooks. Obviously, if you can use actual nails, that would be ideal, because then you can put more heavier stuff. But right now I'm just using it for like tea towels and other things. It looks really nice. But basically I just got Joel to put like a little hole in them. I could have done it, but like, look, I would have stuffed it, honestly. I would have stuffed it. Kmart actually provides command hooks as well. These are the clear ones. You can get the white ones, but they just look a bit thick and a bit much. So these were really good. They were the clear ones. I just stuck 2 on each side. 3 would probably be a little bit more ideal. It would be able to hold, but do love this look so much. Anyway guys, that is all I have for you for today. I hope you did like this episode. If you do like this series, make sure you do give it a thumbs up so I know that you want more and you like them. Also, I did want to say a huge thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. Like I said before, all the information, all the links for Squarespace will be in the description below, so just check that out. Anyway guys, I will see you within my next video.